Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, Full Moon Rising Tarot. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It is general, so if this particular reading doesn't feel right to you, then tune in to the other readings that, like your moon sign and your rising sign, sometimes will resonate pretty well depending on your transits that you're going through. If you don't know how to do this, you can ask me in the comments, but there's lots of websites where you can look up your sun, moon, and rising sign. Please stay to the end of the reading because the messages tend to come together at the end. Also, as I shuffle, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification. I appreciate that. And I do offer personal over-the-phone readings and with duo also, and you can see details in the description. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment here to center myself, and you're welcome to join me. Very good. Okay, alrighty. Let's get started with the reading for Taurus. This is a reading, love and relationship reading for Taurus for this time that they view it. Timeless reading for Taurus. It is coming out in the month of March, but it's also whenever someone is led to watch it in the future. So let's get started here. Before we cut the cards, please, I'm calling in the energies of love and light to surround us, and love and light to protect us, and love and light to guide us. Make me a clear channel for the message that you have for Taurus in their love and relationship situation at this time. Thank you. We have the Sun, the number 1, which is a new beginning, and Pisces. Very emotional, I see. So, the Sun, something's making you feel happy possibly, and a new beginning, a new start. That's the energy I'm getting from the dice. Now let's pull the cards here for the reading. The situation is the 8 of Pentacles. And to clarify this, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. There was some deceit. Maybe it's going on. I feel like you've been working really hard, but you're not feeling exactly confident about the situation. You've been putting in the effort, but you're feeling like there's more, that something's missing. Something's missing. That's what I feel there. Okay, so let's get what led up to this situation. You had the Knight of Cups, and Judgment is what led up to this situation. The Knight of Cups is an energy of action, and the Cups represents love and emotions. And Judgment is something fair. So I feel like here we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is working and advancing a situation. And we also have the Knight of Cups, which is action. So I feel that you did do your best, and you've really tried to do things right, and justly and fair. And you haven't, like we saw at the beginning, you've been working on this and you're taking action. You've been giving your love. You've been giving your love. You've been taking positive action and being open, honest, kind, fair. I feel that you've been genuine, authentic in this action that you've been taking, but something doesn't feel right. You're feeling like something is missing, And let's see what the clarifying card is for this. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like the person involved in this situation with you is not taking action, and that's what's missing. You're taking the action and you're doing everything right, but because they're not doing their part, it's making you feel not good. You don't feel good at all about this. In fact, you're starting to feel a little bit bitter and a little bit untrusting of this person because they're not doing their part. Let's see what the advice is. The Seven of Cups. The advice is the Seven of Cups. Okay, and that's also feeling confused. So this is confusing you. And so the advice is that you need to somehow clear up this confusion that you're feeling. Give me a clarifying card for how to go about clearing up this confusion that Taurus is feeling over the lack of energy that the other person is putting into this relationship. You don't know if it's intentional. You don't know if they just don't care. You really don't understand and you're confused about it. So let's get some clarification for that, please. We have Justice. Justice. Okay, that tells me that what you're feeling is accurate. You're not making it up. You're not imagining it. I don't know if this person's making you feel like or trying to make you feel like it's you and not them, like saying that it's all in your mind or that you're being overly emotional. But what you're feeling is right and your intuition is on point. I see that. Okay, let's see here what the... I feel like you're in the future. We have the King of Swords and the Fool. I feel like you're not going to put up with this much longer, that you're going to, if something doesn't change in this situation, if something doesn't change with how you're feeling, you've been thinking about it a lot and you're not willing to continue unless something changes. You've been just keeping this to yourself and not really talking about it too much. I feel like you've been having to do some pretty heavy introspection about the situation. Let me get another card for this. Yeah, I see that what's needed here with this situation of non-action is that you need to speak up. I feel that you need to just say your truth. I don't know how it's going to end yet, but I know that that's what's needed right now. You need to have a conversation, because what you're feeling is valid. What you're feeling is not made up, and you need to speak up and have a conversation before you can really make a decision as to how to handle it. You need to see what they have to say. So there needs to be a conversation with, patience and understanding is also needed in this situation. And I would feel that the advice is to go into the conversation with understanding and a willingness to hear them out. But at the same time, see that sword she has in her hand? Even though she's a queen and she's patient, compassionate, and understanding, that sword is telling me that you can't hold back what you feel, that you have to just say it. And, how you say it is important too, but it has to be said. And this staying silent and just thinking about the situation and being caught up in your head is causing you confusion. And to sort this out and to get a clear a clear understanding of what's really going on in this relationship. You need to talk it out. Give me a card for the Queen of Swords, please. And the Knight of Pentacles, please. I think that your person is unaware of how you feel. I feel like they're unaware. So it makes it even more important to speak up and take some time to talk this through with them. I'm going to pull a card. Okay, so the gist of the reading is you feel like you've been doing all the work, but you're not feeling satisfied or happy. You feel like something's missing. You feel like they're not doing their part. You feel like confused about why they're not doing their part, and you're trying to be fair about it, but in doing that, you're not saying anything. You're being silent, and you're just thinking about it, and you really want like this to open up, and you want the whole thing to just shift energy, because it's stagnant right now and it's stuck because you're stuck up in your head mulling over why you feel the way you do, and you want a breakthrough. That's what I'm feeling. You want a breakthrough. And to get the breakthrough, you're going to have to speak up. I feel like this person is not as aware as you of how you're, you might have told them, but somehow they're not quite getting how you really feel. So give me some advice for Taurus, please, and how to handle this situation, please. Give me some advice for Taurus. Give me some advice for Taurus and how they need to express themselves to make this person understand, because whichever direction it goes, before you can, it has to shift one way or the other. And it's at a stagnation right now. And what can Taurus, what advice does Taurus need, please? Give me some advice, please, for Taurus. Prosperity begins. Okay. Okay, there's the card, the advice. Okay, and with this Queen, the advice that I'm feeling is that you very lovingly need to, and gently, need to speak with your loved one and tell them from your point of view how you're feeling. Don't blame them in any way, but it's like you're holding their hand emotionally or spiritually while you're talking to them. Imagine yourself holding their hand. Even if the tensions are high right now, I feel like the advice is when you approach them to imagine yourself holding their hand. And that way it will help you speak your truth in the correct way to help the situation. Because I think you're feeling angry, frustrated, a little bit bitter. I don't know. I feel like you're just not feeling good at all about it. And you might want to lash out. And the message here that I'm getting is that you do need to talk to them. And I think that the reason you haven't been talking is you're afraid that you are going to lash out and make everything a lot worse. But I feel like the message here, the advice is to sit down with them and tell them from, how you feel. Say, use I, don't use you, do this, you do that. Say, I feel this way, I feel that way. And in your mind, imagine that you have a hold of their hand, because the love will flow that way and they'll get the message that way. If it's done in love, they will understand. And I feel like this energy will have a breakthrough with the Fool. That's like a brand new beginning here. So that's the way to break through this troubled energy that you're going through right now with the Seven of Swords. And that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope it helped. I hope it was relevant. And like I said before, if you can check out your moon and rising signs and see if those are relevant, if this one wasn't. Thank you for tuning in. Until we see each other again, be blessed.